Hello guys, how are you? Today we will create this type of toggle input. When I click over here, the animation will show like this. Here we enter a Gmail and here we enter a password. Okay, so we create this using HTML and CSS. Okay, here we go. First of all, we create a folder. I create this folder. The name of the folder is toggle input. Okay. Now I use VS Code. You can use any of code editor. Okay, I close it and now open VS Code and the open that you create the file that name is toggle input. Okay, now here we create a file that is index.html. Now write a HTML file. After writing HTML file, we can install a live server extension. Okay, this will help you to display our code in our browser. Okay, so if I right click in the HTML file and we see a option that is open with live server. Okay, we click over here and we go to here. Now we write a now we open boilerplate and we add a title that is toggle input. Okay, now we add a CSS file with the link tag. Sorry. Now we create a CSS file that is style.css. Now we link this. Here we place the file name. First of all, we go to the body tag and we add a div with class name that is container. Okay. In the container section, we add a area like entry area. Okay. In the entry area, we will create a input field. The type is email, and here we add a auto complete that is off. Okay, and we add required and we add a label. That class is label line. Sorry, label line. Now we add a text that is email e- email ID. Now we see over here we see a input field and we see a email ID text. Okay, now we copy it. We copy the whole things over here and paste it here. Now we change it email to password and here we add a password. Sorry, p sorry p a s s w r d. Okay, now here we can see two input field and here we can see the two level that is email, one of is email and another is password. Then now we add a CSS file. Now we write the CSS file. We add a universal selector and add margin that is 0 and add padding that is also 0 and we add a font family. We use Arial font family. Okay, now we add a box like border box. Box sizing is border box. Okay, now we add a body. In the body tag we write here the display flex. When we do fail ex when we do the display flex, this will be aligned with row and column. Now we write over here, that is main height 100 vh, and we add the justify content, that is center, and align item also center. Okay, now we add what done. Now we add a background color. I select a background color. You can use any, you can choose. Okay, we use this color. See over here. Now we select this, that is container. Here we add this background color, that is also this, and here we add a width, that is 680 pixel, and here we add a entry area. If you write over here, we add a class name with entry area. We select over here, and we add a margin and padding. The margin is 20 pixel, and the position also relative, and height is 80 pixel, and line height, that is 80 pixel. Now see, now we'll see this. Now we select the input field over here. We select the input field, we paste it here, and we add position, sorry, position, that is absolute, absolute, and here we add a width, that is 100%. 100% is the meaning 3 8 is, 680 pixel. Okay, it's occupy the full width. Now we add a outline, that is none, sorry, none. Now we see it, outline is none. Now we add a font size, that is 2.2 rem is enough. Okay, see over here, done. Now we add a padding. Now we add a padding, that is 0 and 30 pixel. Okay, now we add a line height, sorry, a line, oh, and we add a line height, that is 80 pixel. Okay, now we add the border. Now we add a border, that is 2 pixel solid white. Now see, we see over, but we cannot see the label. Okay, now we add a background, that is transparent. Here, see, we can see the email ID and password. Okay, now we add a transition, that is 2.3 second. Okay, 3 second is done. Now we add a z index, that is this. Okay, now we copy it, that is label line over here. Okay, we copy it and paste it here, sorry. Okay, done. Now we add a position, that is absolute, and add a font size, that is 1.6 rem, 1.6 RAM and color is white, and we add a padding that is 0 and 25 pixel. Okay, now we add a background color that is this. Okay, we use it here and here. Okay, same background color. Okay, we see this, pretty awesome. Now we add that when I click over here, the outline of the input field and the label text, that is email ID and password, the color will changed. Okay, so here we add input focus. When I focus mean when I click over here. Okay, and input dot valid mean if it is filled, and if I click anywhere it not change, because we use the input valid. Okay, if I enter any number over here and the color will be changed, but when I click in the background or anything, the animation mean the color will not change. Okay, it is the work of valid. So we add a color that is, I select a color that is 9E if 10A. Okay, see, when I click over here, the input text will be changed, same over here. Okay, we don't need the color, we need the black color. Okay, sorry, white color. If I replace it, okay, pretty cool. Now we copy it. Here we can add a border that is 3 pixel solid, and we add this 9E, copy it, and we want, when I click over here, the email ID will lift up in this line. Okay, now we delete it and we add a color. Sorry, here we select it. Okay, and paste it here over here with using plus. Okay, dot. Okay, now we add a color that is, this is the color 9, sorry, COLO, and here we add a color that is this. Okay, now we add a height that is 30 pixel is enough. Okay, now we add a line height that is also 30 pixel, and we add a padding that is 0 and 10 pixel, 0 and 10 pixel. We can see over here, when I click over here, the padding and line height will change. Now you want to lift up into y-axis. Okay, now we add a transform property and we add a translate into y-axis, that is minus 15 pixel. Okay, and we need the size. When I click over here, the lift up and the size will decrease, that is 0.88. Okay, done. Crazy. Now we add a background color. Okay, now we give a index, z index. Okay, that is this. Okay, Now see this. We want to remove it. Now we see. Now we see a lovely animation over here. When I any, for example, xyz at the rate gmail.com, and we add a password. If I click in the background anywhere, the color and the lift up animation is stay. Okay, for this valid property. Okay, if I remove it, see, if I remove it and click in the background, it is come into our old position. Okay, so if you like it, hit the like button and do subscribe. See you in the next video.